Yo, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a lovely hump day. Let me just do my usual thing, obviously continuing with legendary leg and dairy. Leg and airy, I guess it should be. I was looking at the Wikipedia page for this game earlier. I saw that IGN gave it a 2.5. That strikes me as a bit harsh. It's a bit harsh. Don't get me wrong, this game is not brilliant by any stretch, but a 2.5 seems a bit low. Hello, Fred G. I hope you're doing okay. I'm good. I'm glad to see that you have survived last night. You must be very excited to see more. Oh no, you're not listening to me. Maybe not. Then I was gonna say you must be excited to see Legendary, but I guess not. No, it's all good. So I'm just about to kick things off. I think everything's working. So yeah. But yeah, 2.5, I don't know. Gamecock. Interesting how, like, that company is called Spark Unlimited, but the unlimited part is not written anywhere, it's just Spark. Powered by Unreal technology. Just like the previous game I streamed. I wonder if anyone has a GameSpy tattoo, like that little logo of the guy. I wonder if anyone has that as a tattoo. AMBX. I still don't know what that is. I didn't look it up. Let's continue. I haven't mentioned this, or I haven't mentioned it recently, but I've noticed games that use Unreal Engine 3, their subtitles usually like look the same. They all have like the same font, usually. Hello, Kamora. I'm gonna knock down the volume a little bit just because I watched a little bit of yesterday's stream and it was a little bit loud. See, it's annoying because it goes like that. But yeah, we'll try that. I was supposed to read this. Through my extensive research, I have determined that these creatures are a new breed of wolves. May I suggest the name Canis cyrus for them? Unlike most of their brethren, they are able to regenerate wounds quickly and are bipedal, reminiscent of the werewolf myth. The attachment for full research analysis from Cyrus. It does, yeah. So many games used Unreal Engine 3. So many. No, Rogue Warrior doesn't. That guy, that NPC just knocked me off. That was good. But no, Rogue Warrior doesn't. Rogue Warrior uses Asura, which is Rebellion's in-house engine. Bravo team, what's your status? 6, this is Bravo. We've been hit hard, multiple wounded. Hello, Landlord John. I hope you're doing okay. So this guy here, if you're standing in their way, they'll knock you off the ledge. That's good design. I wish JC was giving me info. Should I pick this up? Yeah, why not? Oh, that's good. That's some good stuff right there. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. Reload. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you. Look at this unscripted AI. Oh, speaking of unscripted AI, that's another one. Aura Victory. That used Unreal Engine 3. Cracked it. Puzzle solved. I think IGN gave Rogue Warrior either a 1.5 or a 2. It was a very low score. This should have been out of 3. This weapon is not accurate, as it turns out.
Echo team, status report. Ambulance ready to drive. Overall here. Copy. Switch to
Bit like Max Payne. Second time. Second time I've compared this to Max Payne. You know the bit at the end. I thought that was going to be an explosive barrel. It's not. That is good to know, Fredster. Grenades. Not recently. I don't think opening doors is a thing in this game, actually. I think it's one of those games where the way forward is always going to be open. I remember that was a big thing when the first Call of Duty comes out. I think it went out of its way to say there are no locked doors in this game. The way to go is always going to be open. Quite smart at the time. I think I get on pretty well with explosive barrels. I'm not the best at, like, utilizing them, but, you know. I think I get on well enough with them. Davis. I hope you're doing okay. I don't even know what that thing really does. Hey Jacko, heard you got perimeter duty. Sucks to be you, sitting and just waiting for someone to shoot at, but secretly hoping that nothing happens. Lol. Say when your shift is up, let's meet up by the Minotaur pen. I'll bring the beers and you set up the ACD. We'll blow off some steam. Jacko? Who's Jacko? Jacko, the best character in this game? Oh, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. I'm glad to hear you're doing wonderfully. Here's also some good stuff. Oh, that's a weird jump. When you run and jump, you do like this weird kind of leap forward.
No, I think you missed him. I got him.
Oh, axe time. I don't know if I've ever had Philadelphia cheese before. Probably not. I feel like there's something oh, just died for no reason. I feel like there's something I have to do here, but I don't know what it is. This is, like, I would say this game is pretty easy, but then all of a sudden you'll just die. And you'll be like, what? You'll be confused and be like, what just happened? That kind of game, you know? Hello, Space Bloke. How's it going? Are you a big Legendary fan? Maybe I need to kill this. Rocky Leggins. Rocky Legendary. That's the crossover we all want to see. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Spaceman. Well, hopefully they'll get something else soon.
No, I think you missed him.
Let me see. Yeah, it wants me to go down there. Yeah, that sounds promising. Failing that, you can always monetize your Gale Plat YouTube channel. Who are these villains? Okay, so they like one-shot you or something, I don't know. 10 quid subs? I mean, it's 10 quid well spent, to be fair. 10 quid of the best Gale Plat content you can imagine. I mean, that's a bargain. Exactly. The previous game that these guys did, Turning Point Fall of Liberty, that was also on Unreal Engine 3. Just to bring that conversation back. It just popped into my head there now. I can't remember if Lost Planet 3 was Unreal Engine 3 or not. Because these guys would go on to do that. I can't remember. I haven't played that game since when it was new. Right, so this bit here, so you kill a few monsters, and then these like two blokes show up who are absolute beasts, and they just like one-shot you. I don't really get it. These things here, absolute joke. You can defeat them in your sleep. But then, like, two other blokes show up. They're like, just as hard as David Platt. These guys here. Okay, so you just need to make sure you get them like immediately. That is mental. The thing for that's shown on like free watersheds, you know? Let's try this weapon out. I forgot this game had the flamethrower in it.
Alpha team, what's your location? We just hit the 10th floor. Roger, Weaver tells you to report in. Bravo team, what's your status?
I was able to move that large rock with my mind there.
Repeat,
Quite
Bravo
impressive.
team, what's your status? Bravo team, respond.
Was that when it was in development by Zombie Studios?
Contact with Bravo team.
Oh, I thought you were telling me, not asking me. Because Rogue Warrior did start off with a different developer, so that might be true. Okay. Apparently the flames make the werewolf's head explode. Don't even question it. It's a pretty bad flamethrower. You can ask. I might not answer though if I don't know it. I might have been playing this actually, Spaceman, because when I bought this game, I bought it in Tesco. It was in like the clearance section for like a tenner. So I might have actually been playing this. That flamethrower is a joke. The range on it's really bad. And it doesn't seem to do that much damage. So let's not bother with that. But of course, it's one of those games where if the enemy has a flamethrower, then they do amazing damage with it. Hello, Dehu. How's it going? At least the only like nice thing I can say about the flamethrower is that it doesn't use up ammo too quickly. How many Final Destination films are there? Oh, right, okay. I know there have been a lot, yeah. Is it more or less than the Saw movies? There are probably more Saw movies, right? Eight or nine, When I uploaded my Saw playthrough onto my YouTube channel, someone asked me a question about Saw and I had to be like, sorry, I have no idea. Something about some character or something's like, mate, I have no idea. I'm hoarding the rocket launcher, you might have noticed earlier. I'm saving it just in case I need it for a big monster, but that's probably a waste, really, me doing that. If you really need a rocket launcher, they're probably going to give it to you. I like this werewolf here. What happens if I use rocket on this? Well, most of them are just numbered, aren't they? So it's like Saw, Saw 2, Saw 3. I know one of them is Saw 3D. That's the thing. Yeah, like 15 years ago. Was it Avatar that really got that going? The Last Airbender. Definitely wasn't that one. 3D, alright. Of course. There's an annoying thing in this game where when you get hit, your your aim goes all jerky for a bit. Hello, Infernal. I hope you're doing well. It must have been well worth spending like over $1,000 just for a 3D telly, just for that one episode. I do like the Resistance series, yeah. Well, I like the first one, and I like the third one. I think the second one is complete dog shit. I like this game more than Resistance 2, probably. Hello, Maria. Hope you're doing well. I guess I should shoot this. There we go. I missed that the first time. Hello, Pope. It's so bad. Resistance 2. Resistance 2 should be remembered the same way like Devil May Cry 2 is remembered. You know, it's just an awful follow-up that completely forgets what made the first one good. Awful. I should suck that up, actually. It'd be nice if, like, the Resistance games and the Killzone games got re-released, but they probably won't because Sony are a bit rubbish at that sort of thing. I guess they're getting a little better, but they're still pretty rubbish at re-releasing things. I guess that's the way to go. My thing that tells me where I'm supposed to go isn't working, but I assume I go down there. Hold on. Important lore. Primary perimeter is now established. Maintain security at all checkpoints until further notice. Now, I feel like my life has just improved like tenfold just by reading that. I would love if Rogue Warrior got remastered. Well, a sequel would be better, to be honest. Mickey Rourke coming fresh from his celebrity Big Brother stints. Oh, you can't. That doesn't even move. I can see why IGN gave this a 2.5 now. My dear Stan, Eminem wrote this. I wanted to see you at least one more time, but the ghosts are everywhere now. They're busy toying with the neighbors right now, but I suppose they can come through the walls any minute. I've already called 911 3 times, didn't get through. I may not live to see tomorrow, but hope you remain safe. It was you. Damn. This game loves subway tunnels, doesn't it? Absolutely loves them. Half of this game, I feel like, is set in a subway tunnel. Or a sewer.
Copy that. Hold position, switch to emergency channel and request extraction. Copy that, 6.
Do 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 do. Oh dear. I didn't know Steam messages could still come through. It's very rarely that anyone messages me. It was not you. I don't even have you on Steam, come on. You big old liar. I'm not going to take that flamethrower. It might actually be good against these. But I made my decision. Bloody screen, so real. And of course you've got the worst jump ever in this game. You can't jump in that, right? I can't, you see, it must have been so bad that I didn't use it at all. I know in Rogue Warrior you can't jump. They had the right idea. Rather than giving you a jump that's useless, just don't jump at all. I can get behind that. All creatures are under control in target radius. Current tally includes griffins, limos, werewolves. I wish it was just a werewolf limo though, that would be pretty sweet. Minotaurs and Firedricks. Alpha werewolf status unconfirmed. Yeah, Time Splitters and like GoldenEye and Perfect Dark and all that jazz. Who doesn't love Time Splitters? The worst grenade thrower of all time. You just haven't experienced it yet, come on. You will. My favorite one is the second one. Oh, did I? No. I was gonna say, did I shoot that now? But no. Second one is amazing. I think I've died on this level more than the rest of the game. Like, I've died at least 5 or 6 times in this level. Yes, I've streamed Time Splitters 2 and Time Splitters Future Perfect. I never streamed the first one. Yeah, that's what I said, Inferno, because I literally just streamed Singularity like 2 weeks ago. Also on Unreal Engine 3. Mafia 3. Illuminati was in here yesterday, Spaceman. Bad mouthing, Mafia 3. Next time you see him, spark him out. I didn't know he was in the Gale Plat emergency group chat. There you go, there's AVP 2010 right there. In the box quotes. He's a mod in there? Not anymore, if he keeps on flagging off Mafia 3. That game is 15 years old, yeah, Singularity, yeah, or AVP. I don't know which one you mean, but they both are. Well, Singularity turns 15 next month, but yeah. Did I turn that? It doesn't seem to be doing anything. This one's turned on. That one is doing not much. I'll get it sorted eventually. This is one of those games where you can reload with E or R. So just to mix it up, just to make it more exciting for yourself, you can choose to reload with E or you can choose to reload with R. Very exciting. You have to shoot that, okay. The puzzle, guys. I cracked it. I don't. Well, it's nice that they cut down on install space, but they look terrible.
Engaging phased startup sequence.
I did know that, Kamo, yeah. I think this game is comfortably better than Turning Point, though. Like, it's not just slightly better than Turning Point, I think it's significantly better than Turning Point.
Deckard, over here! Stick with us. Assault teams are hitting the Black Order from all sides. We're going right through the front door.
Yep, see, I knew it. They would give me rockets when I really needed them. Turning Point's crap. I love how they just disappear. Hello, Nero. How is it going? But like, this is pretty cool. There are moments in this game where you look at it and you go, oh, that's kind of cool. This being one of them. Quite close to dying. I didn't realize that until it was too late. I like that it saves when you load. It's always, it's always good.
Decker, over here. Stick
I
with us.
love that when you have the rocket
Assault
launcher
teams
out, by the
are
way,
order from all sides.
you move slower than a snail.
Move out and give 'em hell.
Yeah, I'm doing okay, thanks. Negative, yeah. More ammo. A thing to raise. Perimeter established around the tower. All this debris is going to make it tough to spot anyone approaching on foot. But yeah, I don't know. I've mentioned this at the start of the stream. IGN gave this game a 2.5. I think that's a little harsh. At least this PC version, it works. You can install it and it works. Can't say that for a lot of PC games from this time period. I know the bar is low, but you know, this game works a-okay from an fresh install, and I can appreciate that. No problem, Spaceman. Have a good night. Good luck with everything, and yeah, appreciate you hanging out as always. I'd probably give it a 4.5, maybe. Yeah, maybe a 5. Oh, yeah, no, 4.5. After seeing that body glitch out, yeah, 4.5. 56% on Steam. You'd think this gun would be good. It's actually low-key pretty crap. Most of the weapons in this are a bit crap. I like the shotgun. That's like the only weapon I really like. Everything else is a bit of a disappointment. Is anyone out there? If anyone receives this message, please respond. I have important information regarding the creatures. Please help me. Cyrus Fairchild. I love that that's sitting next to a burnt out car. They didn't even try to put those in like sensible places. Is this the infamous lift that doesn't work? If this is a lift. No, it's not. That might be coming up soon though. The infamous lift where you fall through it. I know how to fix it, but you have to fall through it once. It's tradition, you know.
All units, this is LaFay. Intruders have breached security. Seal the building and eliminate the interlopers.
Oh no. I need ammo. My other weapon's an RPG. I guess that works. You love that game, Kamo, don't you? Axe time? Question mark. The grenade throwing in this game is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. It's some of the worst grenade throwing I've ever seen. It's not this lift. Or is it? It's not that one.
Hold your ground at all costs. We cannot be stopped now.
Push through their defenses.
Throws like a princess, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Well, that's a good bit of lore, isn't it? I'm glad I picked this up. These might be the worst text logs I've ever seen in a game. They add absolutely nothing. Ken Levine has nothing to worry about here.
Fight to the death. The future of humanity is in your hands.
This is it. We win today, we die today.
I don't even think those are real enemies. I think it's just scripted nonsense. Hey. Paid actors, yeah. Oh, we have to enjoy the lift ride again.
Fight to the death. The future of humanity is in your hands.
Clive Barker's Jericho. That's a game I really hate. I haven't played it in a very long time, but that's a game I really hate. I would much rather play this over that any time. I think it's a great decision, honestly. This is a decision I endorse. Hello, reptiloids. The mouse aiming is pretty rubbish when you're aiming. It's fine, like this. This is fine. But when you're scoped in, it's all horrible. One of those games where shooting from the hip is actually better.
Show no mercy. Kill all intruders.
Keep fighting and keep pushing. I don't want that machine taken out.
Hey. Well, this doesn't do that.
Show no mercy.
If anything, this game should slow your aim down a bit when you're zoomed in. This game does the opposite. It's like, this doesn't do anything. So as a result, your aim's really erratic. It's not good. Let's read. Minotaur has failed to halt incursion. Intruders have breached lower levels. Request gunship support. You have permission to fire on the building. Cannon only. Cannon only. Let's suck this up. I might pick that up. Let's go for it. Correct. I'm sure someone likes this game. I'm sure it has its fans. Hello NWS, how's it going? There's clearly something I need to shoot. Or maybe I just need to go this way. I need to use my rubbish jump. I'm surprised you haven't played this, Reptile. Can I shoot this down? Look at that. Look at that. This is one of those games, see when it's on sale, it's almost nothing. I said yesterday, dirt is more expensive than this game when it's on sale. I mean, I'll give this game props, like I was saying earlier. This game works perfectly fine from a fresh install. Which can't be said for a lot of other games from this time period, so you have to give Legendary some sort of credit for that. Jay, heard you got lab duty tonight. Make sure the ACDs are fully powered. Hank almost died when the ACD powered down and a whirlwind got loose. Took his foot clean off. Is this the lift? Is this the lift? Is this the lift? No. I'm waiting for a lift. There's an infamous lift in this game where you fall through it. I'm looking forward to that.
Security teams, seal off lab levels.
If we don't stop the fight now, it's all over.
I know we were talking about Singularity earlier. That was a game that required a little bit of fiddling to work for me.
Deckard, over here. Get me out of this cell and I can help you reach the rooftop. Those lab doors are sealed. You'll have to find another way in here.
There's got to be a
Try
way.
the observation booth above the lab.
79 rounds for the shotgun. It was, yeah. I just left it because you had to download or do something wacky to change the FOV. You can do that for this as well, but I think this FOV's better, at least. It's not as bad as the Singularity one. But yeah, I mean, the FOV is not good here either. Singularity has like one of the worst FOVs I've ever seen. Really bad. It's been over 60 years since we've come this close to achieving our organization's ultimate goals in 45. Do not lose your resolve in these final hours. Victory will be ours from Le Fay. Yeah, while on the other hand, like, Singularity was like at 60 or 65 or something. It's bad. It's bad. This is a bit tight, but it's not too bad. Oh, I can't feed that. I'm trying to feed that, but I don't have any juice. I'll get some juice here, but I need that to heal, really. It was the style at the time, wasn't it, Inferno? And of course, like on console, that's a performance thing as well. Why is it still I like red when I aim over that guy? Keep the shield up at the elevator at all costs. Prevent any intruder from reaching the roof. I don't really get motion sickness from that. It's more just a basic, I want to see a little bit more of the screen thing for me. The first game I ever noticed it was Battlefield Bad Company. That was the first game I noticed. Oh my goodness, this feels really zoomed in.
Glad to see a friendly face. The face had me locked up in here since we arrived from London. There's an electric
London?
lock on my cell door. Shouldn't be too much trouble for you to crack, if you don't mind, of course. I never thought I'd see you again. Thought you'd been killed in the attack on the council. Glad I was wrong. LeFay's moved most of his operation to the machine on the rooftop. Its power cycle has already started. Fortunately, he was too pressed for time to change the security codes. I can bypass the locks on the express lift to the roof. The lift
Oh, is
on
this the
top floor
lift?
of this lab and will take you straight to the machine's power regulation control room. You go ahead. I'll follow after I've disabled the security cameras so LeFay won't see you coming. What are you waiting for, Deckard?
Destroy the council and live as true free men!
Doom 3, man. It sounded like he said.
Corner now! Or we die under their rule!
I said yesterday how the shotgun in this game, when you reload it, you put in 2 shells at a time, just like Doom 3. Yeah, it's quite nice. I should probably ditch the shotgun. I like the shotgun, but I should probably ditch it. At range, it's rubbish. Again, as the style at the time. As was the style at the time, I should say.
Destroy the council and live as true free men!
What a shot.
Or we die under their rule!
That was MLG right there. Did that respawn? That actually respawned when I loaded the checkpoint. Can you believe that? Right, let's pick up a different gun.
Want to scare an FPS player? Doom 3 shotgun. The perfect filter, Dan Easy.
Thank you very much, Inferno, for the 10 bits. Very kind of you. I actually like the Doom 3 shotgun. I'm on that side of the fence. I think it's fine because the levels are designed in such a way that it's easy to get up close to things. I think it's fine. Here we go, this might be it.
All security cameras are disabled. I'm on my way up. Get to the power control booth and wait for me there.
Yes! That's it. That's the lift. Yes! We found it. So here we go, right? Let's quit. And then fix this. I'll be back, as they say. Talk among yourselves for a bit, you know. NVIDIA control panel still recognizes this game as Legendary The Box, which is not the name they shipped with. It was called that during development, and then for whatever reason they changed it. I mean, Legendary The Box is a pretty dumb name, but so is Legendary, so I don't know. Legendary The Box, I actually prefer as a title. I think it's better. That lift. It's literally the lift. Falling through the lift, that's the legendary bit. I have now capped the game to 30 FPS, so if you want to get a glimpse of what this game was like on console, actually on console it probably ran at like 20. Here you go. Here's a more console-like experience.
Destroy the council and live as true free men.
We stop the Black Order now, or we die under their rule!
No. I should probably get another going, but I can't be bothered. I would imagine Doom the Dark Ages is fine on Xbox Series X, no? I'm sure it's okay. Maybe I should get another gun. Yeah, the game's that lift doesn't like a high frame rate. Can't handle it. As long as it runs well, I guess that's the main thing.
Destroy the council and live as true free men.
Excellent AI. My Molotov didn't do much. Yes, yeah. Apart from that, though, this game seems to work pretty well with high FPS, but yeah, just that one thing. No problem, John. Good luck. Have fun. Oh. No problem, Fritzer. Wow. 4K video recording option. Sounds quite fancy.
Deckard, all security cameras are disabled. I'm on my way up. Get to the power control booth and wait for me there.
I survived the lifts.
All personnel, prepare for the final stages.
Should I try and finish this with 30 FPS?
All readings within expected tolerances. Animus flow is stable. Prepare for the final stage. Mark this moment, gentlemen. Today is our final victory. Today, the worthy take their rightful place as supreme rulers of the earth.
LeFay's locked himself in the main control room and primed the machine for its final absorption cycle. If we don't stop him now, every single creature on the planet will fall under his control. I can't shut the machine down from here. We have to disable the 3 power regulation clusters surrounding the center platform. That will shut down the shield protecting Pandora's box so you can destroy the machine. Each cluster has a control panel. If you can unlock the panel, I can overload the cluster from this control booth.
Kind of, yeah.
Hurry, Deckard. Time's running out.
You don't clear that much though. The music in this game is dreadful as well, by the way. See, this song that you're hearing right now, 80% of the game has this music in the background. It's the entire time. It's absolute rubbish.
Intruder and power regulation control.
Can I shoot that?
Either I've severely underestimated you or I should have...
Remember the discount Alex Vance in Sin episodes as well? I can't remember her name. But that was another one. I agree, Reptile. 100%. Love the darkness. It's not a great game, gameplay wise, but I still love it. Nickelback. Or Puddle of Mud.
That's it. I've got access to the power cluster. Get clear. It's about to blow. Two more clusters, Deckard. We're almost there.
Where did the werewolf go? Have any of you guys played Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthbloods? No, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I got stuck by the werewolf. And the werewolf, I think, was stuck as well. The 30 FPS is pretty terrible, I have to say. Pretty dreadful. But I can't be bothered switching it back. At least not now. That's okay, we can do this. It's easy, right? I don't know if I can, actually. Just start all over again? Good idea.
He's after the power regulation blockers.
That's it. I've got access to the power cluster. Get clear. It's about to blow. Two more clusters, Deckard. We're almost there.
Close, Maria, so close.
You're a fool, Deckard! A fool!
I am a fool. Don't know how this world will die, but I'll take it. Nearly out of ammo for this. No, I've got more.
Only one power cluster left. Hurry!
I like how the werewolf just bit into that body for no particularly good reason. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought they took the Gears of War approach where your NPCs do nothing.
Overloading the system. Get clear.
I'll take that. See, when you've got low frame rate,
One shield is down. Overload Pandora's box with Animus to destroy the machine.
low frame rate means that like it's harder to hit things accurately, and your crosshair takes longer to like reset after shooting, so you might as well go for something that just spreads bullets everywhere. No, macaroni. Where'd you get that idea from? And hello? Oh no, that's the boss battle. There are multiple big monsters. What is going on there? What is going on there? That was very quote zero, wasn't it?
You're almost there. Hurry!
I did it, I think. I think I need a little bit more. I need to kill a werewolf or something. Or I can do that.
You've done it! The machine's hit critical mass!
Oh no. Fatality. Oh, brutal. And everyone dies. Maybe not.
Deckard, my God, how did you survive that blast? There's no sign of Vivian. She must have been vaporized. Pandora's box, it shattered into a million pieces. There's no way we can use it to banish the creatures now. Luckily, we still got you. That signet on your arm, it's our last hope. Remember those scans we took at Council headquarters? It turns out your signet contains encoded instructions on how to build a new box. We just need to figure out how to read those instructions. I'm sorry it came to this. We can't afford to ask nicely. Just remember, this is for the good of humanity.
That's when the council turned on Deckard. Lexington didn't even give him a chance to volunteer. They just snatched him up and threw him in a prison cell to study like a lab rat. Of course, they assumed I was killed in the destruction of Pandora's box, just like they assumed Deckard couldn't escape from their prison. Two assumptions that turned out to be quite false, and would have terrible consequences for the council later on. Especially when they came to realize what the truth of Pandora's box was, and how Deckard became determined to set things right. Just not in the way anyone expected.
There's your ending. What a rubbish ending that is. Oh. It's not a good game, is it? And hey, I finished the final fight in 30 FPS. It seems that way, doesn't it, Infernal? It seems like they had a lot more that they wanted to do, and they were like, oh god, we can't do this. Travis Archer. Cool name. Absolutely, Maria. That's what I'm gonna do. Moses Hood. Now that is the best name on these credits. Moses Hood. That's amazing. Jefferson won, though. That was Vivian. I was hoping that I was going to give her a smooch at some point, but no luck. Thank you, Fred G. Like 3 hours. It's not a long game. Thank you. Matt Wolf worked on this. That's fitting. I'm trying to weigh up what they give this game on the spreadsheet. $90. Can you imagine if they did a Switch version of this? Crook, yeah. No. El Presidente. Gamecock, yeah. Nigel Lowry is at Devolver Digital, I think. I think a lot of these guys actually, well, not a lot, but some of these guys went on to go to Devolver Digital. Hello, Illuminati. How's it going? Macaroni's getting old. Yeah, Devolver Digital are great. What's the verdict? Oh yeah, I love this game. It's amazing. No, it's pretty rubbish. I don't know though. Is it like rubbish, or is it like just a little bit rubbish? I'm trying to weigh that up myself because I don't really know. I don't think it's as bad as its reputation. That is possibly true, Maria. Underwhelming. It definitely underwhelming. A bit rubbish, but not terrible. Yeah. Worth a playthrough? I don't know. Debatable. Well, it's a shame this doesn't work. This Desert Eagle sucks. Most of the weapons are pretty bad. The combat's not very good. There's not much in the way of feedback when you're shooting someone. If you're firing from the hip, you get the little hit marker. That's something, but like otherwise they just kind of soak the bullets up. It's not very good. The only weapon I actually liked was the shotgun. Everything else is a bit weak. The assault rifle's not terrible. The M249's not terrible, but they're still not that fun to use. There aren't actually that many weapons now when I think about it. There's the basic pistol you get at the start. There's the axe, which is actually not too bad. There's the submachine gun, that's pretty cack. Assault rifle, shotgun, LMG, rocket launcher, Desert Eagle, something like that. It's not that many. Oh really? I don't think I ever got to play the multiplayer back in the day. I think no, I don't think I did. Singularity's multiplayer was decent back in the day, but I never, yeah. Legendary on the other hand, don't know, never played it. I don't know what's up next. It won't be a first-person shooter. I can reveal that, because I try my best to not do the same type of game back to back. That's the little challenge, the little rule that I set myself. Yeah, Singularity multiplayer was actually not bad. If you want to gift it to me, Reptiloid, by all means, go ahead. Yes, Planet's a tick, and you can like possess soldiers, I think. And then there was the other bloke, the blue bloke that could spawn in barrels and all that stuff. Please, yeah, please don't do that. It's a bad idea. But yeah, I've got nothing else prepared. I guess it'll be a shorter stream. I'm glad that everyone swung by to see the epic conclusion of Legendary. Leg and Airy. That's a nice chicken. Bird chicken. I liked the bit. The glitchy guy giving himself a treat there. That was quite fun. I don't think anyone gets the title. Games Master? No. React to the reboot? No. I'm good. I've already watched a decent chunk of the reboot anyway. Great content. I don't know about that. With M's. But yeah, I guess that will do for now. GTA 3 race? No. I have to kind of stop because I just chuck these on the YouTube now. So like, I don't even make highlights anymore. So it's just better if I do one thing a stream, so I can just immediately chuck it on the YouTube, because you know Twitch these days and they're like 100-hour, yeah, 100-hour limit. So it's just like, yeah, I just immediately export on the YouTube now. Oh, you're very kind, Infernal. Very kind. What was legendary about it? Nothing. Apart from that lift that you fall through if your frame rate's too good. That was it. Apart from that, I might as well promote that. And then I can always promote this as well for anyone who's not who hasn't joined. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, there's nothing else for me to do. I won't be on tomorrow. I'll be on again on Friday. I'll pick out something from the vaults. And like I said, it probably won't be an FPS. It'll probably be something different. I don't know what, but we'll see. Yeah, from the Fallout confirmed. Probably not Fallout. I have not played the Dead Space remake. I actually at some point plan on doing just the original 3. I streamed the first game a long time ago. Thank you for hanging out, Maria. Have a good evening. Thanks for being here. But yeah, I did the original Dead Space ages ago in 2018. But I want to do it again because I've lost that playthrough, and I just want to do it again anyway because I haven't played that game in so long, and I don't remember how to. Or I don't really remember the game that well. Some of the old playthroughs that we did all those years ago, I want to do again. A, because I lost the playthrough, and B, because I don't really remember a lot of them very well. I want a refresher and an excuse to do my my spreadsheet review again, because those early 2018 spreadsheet reviews are dog shit. The original plan was to do like a quick 1-line review, and yeah, over time they just grew and became like longer. But yeah, I take it there's no one else streaming Legendary, are there? Can you imagine? Welcome back, Fred. No problem. Thank you all for being here. No, there's no one else streaming Legendary, sadly. Oh. My stream auto-played on me. How dare they? I would love if that was true, Reptile.